So today we have the legendary great. I'm going to keep throwing compliments, Dada, Mr. Ranjan Palit. A lot of people don't know him. Sadly, we are still evolving as we are going. So, Mr. Ranjan Palit, the most known film is Saat Khoon Maaf. He was a DOP. And one more Tees is still going to come, the Bakri Banerjee's Tees.
Might not come also.
Yeah. We're going to make sure somewhere we're going to have a screening of it at least. Numerous documentaries. I think one of the best which I really loved was Men in the Tree. It was beautiful. I think that also we should have a screening of. Mr. Ranjan Palit has had a history of, I think he made his first short film in 1989, if I'm not wrong, which is not available. Correct?
No.
Not available. No. So, for disclaimer, I am born in 1989. So today we're gonna have a conversation between like the youngest filmmaker who's made his first short film, me, and who's had a numerous like a 30-40 year old career of shooting documentaries, feature films. 40-year-old career.
God, more than 40.
More than I'm my age of. So today we're gonna have a intimate conversation about his craft and how he works and how he thinks. Because the filmography should be like pushed forward to the next generation. That is the whole purpose for this whole thing. Yeah, they're there, and for the other people to work next to next generations also. So because that's very important because we are one of the biggest film industries in the world and with the largest population in the world. And still the film history and I think a very good thing Mr. Shivendra Singh Dungarpur is doing of restoring and everything is somewhere we are starting at least. So we would love to have your thoughts on the same thing, what all is going on with cinema and all. So I welcome Mr. Ranjan Palit and we're going to start with the podcast. So Dada,
Get comfortable, okay?
Yes, of course, please. So we're going to start with please your whole journey from bachpan, like from starting childhood. Where did this kida, the filmmaking, cinema start?
This kira actually didn't happen in childhood.
Okay.
In fact, I never touched a camera. I touched a camera when I was applying for FTI. That's when I first touched a camera. My father had a camera, old camera.
FTI is like post graduation, right? After graduation.
Yeah. No, so in the graduation, I did economics in St. Xavier's College.
Okay.
But I was not happy with the way it was being taught. I was keen on being an academic actually, but I didn't like the way economics was being taught in St. Xavier's College. But we were there. Now it's the best. Whatever. So we started a film society.
Okay.
Some friends of mine and I started a film society called Cinezav. Okay. And then we used to get films from the embassies and film clubs and societies and all that. And wo nasha ban gaya. So then one of my friends and I, we said that they're watching and writing about films. We should make films. So he went to Chitrabani and he started getting advice from people. And people said, then you should go to FTI.
Okay.
So that's when in applying for FTI, I realized my father said that, do you know anything? Do you know who Shubhrata Mitra is? I said, Shatidra is coming. But do you know who's one? I said, I don't know. He said, you won't get it. Do something with the camera. So I started taking basic pictures with
Which camera was this?
My father had a, what was it? One of those large format cameras.
Super 8 also?
No, large format still.
Oh, still. Okay.
बाद में. And then someone lent me I think an Asahi Pentax.
Do you remember the company? Which company is it?
I can't remember.
Japanese or something?
No, German.
German company. Okay.
Bolo German camera.
German
famous
camera.
Rolleiflex.
Oh,
Rolleiflex 120mm dual lens.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Rolleiflex. So
My dad had one.
So this which year? Like around? Is this Xavier's?
I finished Xavier's in 78 and I went to FTI in 78.
Okay. So then before that, then if you started so late, then I thought there must be a childhood inclination.
Nothing.
Then please share about your childhood, like where were you born and.
I was born in this house.
I see.
Been in hospital and then
Okay. So please talk about this also because he's been such a big character in both your films.
In both the films.
Yes, Modern Orphans and Knock on the Door.
Yeah, actually, because My grandfather built this house for his 3 children.
And which year and little history
Oh
about
my
him?
God, my-
Where did he come from, or was he born? Like,
Oh, that's a very long
just
thing. That's down there in
yeah, of course, he will watch. But I'll just give a brief starting.
Yeah, my grandfather was actually went to study medicine in England.
Okay.
And we were from a village near Chandanagar.
Oh, okay.
Okay, called Bajra.
Okay.
It is a stop between Chandanagar and Mangur. And when he returned, his father had passed away. So the Brahmins in charge of the village and our priests, he owned most of the land in the village. They poisoned my grandmother and my great grandmother.
Okay.
And told her that now your son will also die. Your husband has died. Now your son will also die when he comes back, unless he does prayashchit. We are making money for them. So he refused to do prayashchit. So then they threatened to shave his head, and basically they didn't do all that, but he had to leave the place.
Okay.
So he left the place.
Okay.
He left the place, and what could he do? He joined the army as a medical doctor.
Oh, wow.
And he was in World War I, World War II.
Oh, nice.
And she took exile and she went to Puri. It's shown in Orphans actually.
Okay.
And she died over there.
Jagannath Puri, the temple.
She died in the temple.
Okay. So she devoted her life to like.
Yeah, I mean, she had to leave she couldn't stay.
Okay. So then this house, how did it?
So then he built. He thought he'd stay in Calcutta, and he built this house. But then he didn't get on with the people over here, and he settled in Ranchi finally.
Okay.
But he left this house for his children.
So he
My
bought
father
the
being
land,
one
or
of them.
he built all the 3 floors, or 1 floor?
No,
ground floor?
the whole land was bought by him.
Okay. And he built all of this was built by him.
Yes.
Okay. So passed on to your father.
Yeah.
And so something about your father, and then how was he with films, or he was allowing you to be artistic? Like,
He was okay.
okay. Because
my father wanted me to be a tea taster.
a tea taster, wow! But that's a great life, to be honest.
I am a tea taster.
You
now.
are actually, yeah.
But he wanted me to be a tea taster.
Okay.
But I didn't get into the first interview. I didn't get it. It was rigged. Someone else got it.
Okay.
So I told them I'm going to go to FTI.
What is his background? What did your father do?
He was a professor in Bangabashi College.
Okay,
English and
Calcutta.
history. Yeah.
Of history? Oh my god.
Yeah. And English. Yeah.
Wow. So then, maybe you were the black sheep, like after medicine.
Absolutely.
And history.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the youngest black sheep and the oldest black sheep are meeting
absolutely.
together. No, that's great. So then, and your mom, how, like, about for arts and for music?
My
like,
mother was a very literary person also. She was in Loreto School and Loreto College, and she stood ranked in the university also.
Okay.
And then she used to play the violin, she used to play the piano, she used to sing. And she used to write in this magazine that Rai Babu Manikda used to edit, called Sandesh. So she used to write for them sometimes.
Oh, wow. No, but I'm just trying to understand one thing. Like, how do you define it? Like, the society then of Calcutta was very liberal than today, or because like what my point I'm trying to get at is, like, if someone wants to join the arts or do something, it becomes like a rebel thing.
Yeah.
It's just not like, okay, I'm taking a job, I'm doing this. So, was it like that, or was it people were very artistic and competitive? So you were also like trying to pace up and trying to mix up with everyone.
It was a mixed bag.
It was a mixed bag.
Yeah.
But the influence of that.
But when I went to film school in Kolkata, it was almost kind of taboo. It was unheard of. People said, "Ye kya kar raha hai?"
It's like
it was
you
like,
don't know about it.
What's going to happen? What will he do?
Yeah.
Now, when people join film schools, their parents queue up, and the profession is like.
Yeah.
They know that bhai pet pe to kuch aayega. Our time that was quite uncertain.
It was just like a.
You pass out and what will you do?
Yeah.
Kahan se kaam milega? TV was hardly there. There was only Doordarshan.
Correct. After that only.
And there were no news channels, nothing. True. So the future was very uncertain.
No, you also just heard about FTI, or someone told you? Because a lot of people didn't know about it.
From Chitrabani, we heard about FTI.
Chitrabani is an institute.
Chitrabani was something that this French, Belgian, I think he was, Father Gaston Robert.
Okay.
He started this institution called Chitrabani, which is a film library, and
Acha,
they used to
archive
have
and all
little
that.
basic filmmaking courses.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. In Calcutta.
In Calcutta.
In Calcutta.
Yeah.
So
Very
you
well known.
you used to go there to hang out?
Sometimes, yeah.
Just for the library and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Okay. Because your interest, like, where did you kind of get your calling? You thought economics is not for me. So how did films
Watching
happen?
all the films.
हाँ
Watching
वही
all
so
those
tell me about your
films.
film
Truffaut,
watching.
Bergman.
हाँ बचपन
yeah,
से
yeah.
so you've been having
In
screenings
college,
at
we
home.
were watching. No, we were watching in home में कहाँ? We were
अच्छा.
watching in college. We would
Okay.
get in project actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the
There was
film
no
society,
video
film
those
society,
days.
right? The film club
Yeah,
you
yeah.
made.
We would get from.
What did you
films.
name it? Sorry, film club. What did you say? You called it a name.
Cinezev.
Cinezev. Okay.
As
So
in
what are the
Zaverian.
kind of films you screened?
Rashomon, Wild Strawberries.
Okay. In the college. In the hall, auditorium.
Yeah.
And how many people like?
Tarkovsky.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And Bengali films also.
Not really.
They were releasing like.
They were
releasing. Yeah. No, so how many people were interested that time in like these kind of clubs?
Good amount of people.
Yeah,
Would
50,
come
60?
watch. Yeah,
Oh,
easily.
nice. So from there, your other friends who made the film club, what about them? They didn't pursue filmmaking?
One of them came to FTI 1 year after me.
Okay, what was his name?
Dilip Verma.
Okay. So he didn't pursue filmmaking
Yes.
professionally. He's doing it right now.
He settled in Paris.
Okay, he's doing
And
filmmaking.
he did camera.
Okay, nice.
He shot some films.
Okay. So
He shot a film by Aparna Sen also.
Oh wow.
That one with Anjan Datto and Vita Ganguly.
Okay.
Mahaprithvi or something like that.
Jugantar.
Jugantar.
Okay. ठीक है. So then they went to FTI. Because FTI process was the same or was it the process
It
that
was,
time?
yeah, that I have to talk about
Yes,
a little bit because, the year हमको direction करना था, year we applied in the paper, there was MPP.
A paper
That
was a
is
newspaper. So it's a
newspaper.
detail में बताइए. It was
Saw in the
changed हो गया.
newspaper and
अच्छा.
the application to
Okay.
Film Institute.
So you had to cut it
Nah,
out
it
and
was
something.
PO and
Okay.
And it was, you could apply for camera, you could apply for editing, you could apply for sound, and there was no course in direction. There was a post-diploma course in direction
Oh my
after the 3 years integrated course.
Okay.
2 years integrated, 1 year specialization, and then a third and a fourth year if you wanted to post-diploma
Okay.
in direction.
Okay.
So, भाई हमको तो editing का मतलब I didn't know what it meant, or I didn't want to sit at a table basically.
And every department was same 12 people, 10 people, like
Yeah.
same, like they chose. And what was the process? Like there was a
Oh,
exam?
we were interviewed by, I think, either, I can't remember, Shambabu came or Minalda came for our interview.
Okay.
And so I chose camera.
Okay.
Because I said, yeah, camera karke I'll have a living, something, I'll be able to earn something. Direction karke.
So, but you were doing photography, right? Before that in Calcutta also.
Hardly.
No, you didn't do photography. Okay.
I didn't have a portfolio.
Okay. No, I'm just saying like street photography, प्यार के लिए भी ऐसे you were not doing it. Like Ronnie and all, like I also love it. करते रहते घूमते रहते. So उसके बाद you had just one interview, nothing else, no written.
Yes.
Written also. Right?
Finger dexterity test, written test.
Achha.
Yeah, written, of course.
Okay. And what were the questions, if you remember, they asked you?
I'm rubbish.
Okay, so then again, the how many years in FTI now then?
3 years, but by the time we passed out, it became 4 years. Strike quite था बीच में हम लोग का भी strike.
Strike हुआ था.
Yeah.
Which years was this?
I was there from 78 to passed out in 81. Joined in July 78, passed out in early 82.
Okay. And that was a time of epic people capacity. Please name few colleagues who are still working. Chopra was there.
No, he's senior.
He's senior than you?
Yeah. Quite a bit senior.
Oh my god, he really maintains himself with
He
Venu
maintains
Chopra.
himself. Yeah.
Yeah, so who were there in your batch?
Venu, who shot Ammarian.
Oh my
Venu
god,
was my batch.
I'll tell you, he was going to shoot Udan first. Like Vikram Motwani had met Venu in Kerala for Udan. And then, you know what happened? It is a crazy story. Then Venu sir told him ki, see, I'm very busy and doing this. Why do you want to come? So he went specially Vikram to Kerala to meet him. And so please read it. I want you only. So I'm doing 2-3 projects and this and that and everything. So he told him a very good thing. You should maybe work with. I think you can approve it or disprove it. So what he said and Vikram told me was, that he told him ki you should work with a DOP who's very close to you, as a friend, as a brother, who's there as a partner in crime. Then maybe something really
Will come out.
something really emerges. Because I think with the DOP who's busy doing 3-4 big one commercial project, this, that, and then giving you some time, then it becomes different. So what do you think about that? What he said about
There's some sense in that, yeah.
working
There
with
is some sense.
person who knows his work, of course, and then
yeah.
collab, not maybe just waiting for a big DOP's dates.
Yeah.
And then, right?
That makes sense.
Correct. That's a great thing. So Venu sir was there and who all was there?
Anil Mehta was a year
Oh my
junior.
god.
1 year junior.
All epics. Okay. and
Sunny Joseph was a year
Anil
junior.
Mehta sir, shot Lagan. This is
Yeah.
the most.
Sunny Joseph was a year junior.
Sunny Joseph sir, he shot.
Sunny Joseph has shot a lot of Malayali films.
Okay.
He shot when the director of Piravi made his first
Shaji
film.
and
He
Karu.
with Shaji.
Oh,
He
Shaji.
shot Shaji's
Oh
film.
my
Yeah.
god. Crazy.
And he shot for Buddhadev Das Gupta.
Acha, got it.
I forget which one.
Okay, there are many films. Okay. And but editors and other batches, other departments, colleagues, who are working still. You must be friends, of course.
Mohan,
After
Reena Mohan.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
shot for her also.
Okay.
I was telling you about.
Yeah. Correct. And there was no directors, but writers, directors, actors.
There was no directors.
Actors department also no.
No, there was no acting post.
So camera, editing, and
Sound was a separate course by itself.
okay.
So it was 2 years specialization in camera or editing,
Okay.
and in third year, 2 years integrated course in camera and editing and sound,
Okay.
and in the third year, specialization in editing or camera. So, say there are 12 students, 10 students, so there are 10 editors, so each of them have to make a diploma film. So we get to shoot that.
Correct. You collaborate.
Okay, the camera guys shoot the editor's film.
Correct.
And the editor has to make a diploma film. So we have to make a diploma
So
film.
you
The
both are
editor is
directors,
editing.
basically.
No. So we are directing. So I got to shoot 2 films. All of us got to shoot 2 films, which the editor, they would shoot and the editor would edit, and the other was the editor's film.
Oh.
Yeah, so by default we became directors.
Right.
You got it, no?
Yeah, I understand. मतलब कि आप both are doing थोड़ा ज़्यादा फिर दोनों project में
yeah.
ताकि they get to learn and everything. That's crazy. So and who were the teachers if some that time?
We had Satish Bahadur was film appreciation.
Okay, like little bit of his background.
He was. I think he began in the film archives.
Okay.
Archives.
NFA, I
Yeah,
guess.
NFA.
NFA.
Yeah. And there was. Trying to think.
Okay.
Our HOD was Mr. Nair. Hari Nair's father. Hari Nair, who shot Rituparna's film.
Okay.
His father was our
His
HOD.
father,
Great guy.
okay. And so, Mr. Ritik Gathan was later. And
Much earlier. What are you
Much
talking
earlier?
about? Manikol Hall ka time pe.
Oh, so that was which year? 71?
No,
No?
65.
65.
Yeah. We are talking 15 years later.
So, Vidhu Vinod Chopra was that time, right?
No, Vidhu Vinod Chopra
his
was
first-
74.
Okay. That's crazy. And then, उसके बाद, you 3-4 years in FTI, and then your first documentary was also your
Yeah,
Hamara
Bombay
Shahar.
City, yeah.
Bombay.
Yeah.
That was directed by
Anand Patwar.
Anand Patwardhan, again a legendary director, Mr. The great Kunal Kamra has put all his documentaries on his channel. You should check it out. Kunal Kamra has bought all his documentaries and licensed it on his channel. That's a great thing he's done. Kunal Kamra. So something about Hamara Shahar, like what was the
So
experience?
basically,
I've seen that. It was
You've seen
slum dwellers and
fiction.
Yes.
No, because in my third year, I shot 2 fiction pieces for two of my batchmates. For my own film, I made a documentary on the Paulum workers in Bhiwandi.
Power Lumbo.
Workers of Bhiwandi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the first
And
time you shot some diploma
No,
film.
so in my diploma,
Okay.
so I shot there, and at that time, all our films would be shown in Films Division, Bombay, Pedro.
Okay, we
Showcase.
NFDC.
So उसमें Manikal साहब आए थे, Kumar had come,
Kumar.
and Anand had also come.
Okay.
And seeing one of my films I had shot, Kini Chuttiyon mein by Samira Jain, Manikal offered me work for his next film, but he had nothing in hand.
Okay.
He said you'll have to wait.
Okay.
But Anand Patwardhan, seeing my documentary, and which I had shot, he said, "Can we come start shooting tomorrow?
My
I'm doing this." एक साल से I'm doing this thing.
Yeah.
और एक साल चलेगा. I've shot half of it. So I want you to shoot the rest.
My
So
God.
immediately उसके साथ शुरू हो गया.
That was your first professional.
First professional. No. When I was independent, yeah. When I was
outside FTI, I'm talking
yeah,
about.
no. When I was in third year, professional शुरू हो गया. When I was in third year,
Okay.
yeah. Our professor, music professor, Bhaskar Chandravakar, had won the NFDC Film Award, script award, and got a budget of 6 lakhs to make a film in 16 meter block.
Okay.
And one of my batchmates was working as an assistant director, and he knew Debu Devdar, who was the DOP from FTI, my senior.
Okay.
So he was looking for someone as an assistant. So I joined Debu Devdar as a first assistant, only assistant, and we had to, mind you, this is something, some learning. The camera came from NFDC. Pehle BL, it was an ARRI BL, and I knew.
Film camera.
Film camera, of course.
Of course.
And within 2-3 days, a new camera came, the Ariflex SR.
Okay.
SR came from Germany. NFDC had bought it. It was a coaxial magazine and all that. Very different from BL. And lighter and better. And I had to read the manual. And then from loading, unloading, cleaning lenses, because there was attendant was a Beg Sahab, who was a Parsi Babaji, who was a clerk from NFDC. He didn't know anything about cameras.
Okay.
So I had to do cleaning. I had to maintain the thing during the shoot, 40-day shoot. And I had to do metering. I had to do focus. I had to do sometimes pulling aperture. And everything.
Let me
as a single assistant, which is unheard of, because nowadays we are spoiled by everything.
Yeah,
Gaffer, focus puller, cameraman has everything.
I was just gonna, for the audience, put it in simple words, like what he was meaning. He was the DOP, he was the...
No, not DOP. I didn't operate.
I don't know, he didn't operate. So he was a focus puller, he was the gaffer, he was a camera assistant. 3 things together.
Yes. And camera attendant.
And camera attendant.
Getting it together, cleaning it, maintaining it. 40 days I was paid 6,000 rupees, which was a lot of money for me because I was a scholarship student. My father had retired, so my father said, "Jana hai jao, but I can't pay for it." So I was a scholarship student, and one of my mama, he was a professor of economics, he used to send me some money.
It's crazy. I think for independent filmmakers, this should
No,
be
this is
serious. Yeah,
absolutely. This is unheard of today.
No, because honestly, I tell you,
like, spoiled today.
Correct. Because when I also started working in films, we had a crew of 150, 100 people, like in Lagbhai. I started with the bigger films. So, and also there are 5 people with the camera, and of course there's focus puller, this and that. So when you will not learn only, no? Because you know someone is there to do it. Yes. So you will never learn. But in independent filmmaking, you might have a day where you will have to be all the 3-4 director also and writer. So ho chuke hoge, but likh liya hoga, और सारा ही करना producer. Anyway, so when this happened, then आपका हमारा शहर happened. 84. How did you come to Pavaloon Workers of Bhiwandi? Who told you about that?
Somebody, comrade from the press, was going there to do a story for Free Press magazine, Free Press journalism.
Free Press journalism.
Yeah. So he said, "Come and take the stills." So I went there and I was blown. Conditions of there's tuberculosis, there was, Hindu-Muslim
it had shut down
living together.
Pavaloon had shut down or what for the workers?
No, Pavaloon's चल रहा था, and उसका
effects
from the cotton dust they would get into their lungs. So I saw that and I said, यहाँ पे तो one should make a film. It was shown in a festival in Bombay. उस ज़माने में there used to be Filmotsav.
Okay.
The film festival would happen in Delhi, and every alternate year Filmotsav होता था in Calcutta, Bombay or Chennai.
Okay.
So my film was shown in Filmotsav.
In Bombay wala.
Yeah, Smita Patil had come to us.
Oh my God. So you had a word with her, of course.
She asked the first question. About sunlight coming like shafts and the cotton dust. She was fantastic. She was fantastic.
So I'll go one by one. First, I'm going to go with the documentaries first. That as director, okay, Bhiwandi is the one you're talking about. Then Voices from Baliyapal.
This I made with my wife. In '89, my wife and I went to do.
Baliyapal is where? Sorry.
Baliyapal in Orissa.
Okay.
Yeah, and there was a people's protest against a missile testing range. The government was going to take away their very fertile land and make a missile testing range. So the people had been protesting, and it had become a no-go area for the company.
Okay.
So my wife and I went there, did some research, and were very inspired. So we decided to make a film.
Okay. So how many
So
minutes?
we made a film. It was a 40-minute film called Voices from Balepal. It won the Golden Conch in the first MIF. It was my MIF nahi tha, BIF.
Bombay
International Film Festival,
Bombay.
first edition.
Okay.
1990, it won the Golden Conch.
Okay. Nice. Follow the Rainbow.
Yeah, was made.
She's
in
directed.
both of us.
Both directors. Okay.
Yeah.
Acha, co-directed. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something about that. What was it about?
That was a film again about people's protest against this dam.
Okay.
Ichakarkhai Dam.
In Odisha, where?
No. In tribal, in what is now called Jharkhand.
Jharkhand.
Okay.
Okay. I'm from Jharkhand.
Okay.
Jamshedpur. Yeah.
So this is Chaibasa.
Oh, Jamshedpur, close to Jamshedpur.
Yeah,
Chaibasa.
Chaibasa.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You've been there also and shot there also.
Yeah.
Okay. A Magic Mystic Marketplace.
This was a film I made on a visually challenged singer called Kanai Das Babu.
Okay. In Calcutta.
Yeah. No. He used to sing in the crematorium.
Okay. Baul singer?
Baul singer.
Baul
He used to
singer.
sing in the crematorium in Tharapit.
Okay.
He is a bhakt of Mataram.
Okay. So how did you come to know about him?
I was told, I was commissioned. There was a
Acha,
channel.
commission.
No, meaning commission is very funny because I never got the full money for it.
Okay.
There was a channel called BITV, This is India Television.
Okay.
And Bhaskar Bhattacharya was a friend of Kanai's. So he came and told me that you do a series for us called Travels with my High 8. I had a High 8 camera at that time.
Oh.
So do a series for us on Travels with my High 8.
Okay.
So first you must make a film on
Kanai. He was heading BITV.
Bhaskar Chandra
was heading it. Forever Young?
Forever Young was a film. I'm a Bob Dylan fan.
Oh, okay. I saw the poster.
Yeah. So there's a guy in Shillong who he still does. Every year on 24th May, Bob Dylan's birthday.
What was his name?
Lou Majao.
Lou Majao, sorry.
Every year he celebrates Bob Dylan's birthday.
Okay.
And he gets together a band from Delhi, Calcutta, and Shillong, and they celebrate Dylan's birthday.
I've seen him
So
live
I
in Shillong.
made over 5 years. I made a film.
Oh.
And then it was finally picked up by Channel 4.
Okay. So like when you say 5 years, so were you only doing this or were you doing something?
I was doing other work.
Yeah. Parallelly all the time.
Yeah.
Was you directing as a
Because
side
I was
thing?
making it independently.
Oh, you were making money from
it was
other places.
Yeah. And then it was bought by, it was commissioned by BBC. Sorry, not
BBC. Okay. So you make money as a DOP and then you use it for your own projects. Okay. That's great.
Yes.
Independent filmmaking 101.
Absolutely.
खुद का कैमरा उठाओ, खुद पैसे बनाओ, खुद shoot करो.
All this I learned from Anand.
Oh.
Not that Anand used to earn from elsewhere.
Acha. Okay. So he used to always do it all DIY.
Make his own everything by himself. Yeah.
So okay. So in camera, Diaries of a Documentary Cameraman. So I think is some clip I've seen. I think I've not seen the whole thing.
You should see.
Okay. So this is something personal.
No, because after 25 years of doing the documentary, and for those first 25 years, I'm talking about since 81, I did not touch advertising because I thought advertising will corrupt my aesthetics. So I stayed away from advertising, and I after doing about close to 100 documentaries, I must have done. Some rubbish also, just essay by essay, but a lot of serious films also. The baggage of doing the documentary, of bearing the camera, and mostly you're hearing people pour their hearts out, so much emotion. वो लग गया थोड़ा, चस्का लग गया. It affected me.
Okay.
I was carrying their burdens. Someone tells me something that's going on in their life, and it stays with me. I can't forget so easily.
Yes.
So became too much.
Yes. No,
I was close to having a breakdown. Oh. So I said, "Chalo bhai, take a break from the documentary. Straight jump into Maaf."
Oh, okay. But it was affecting you too much as an artist.
It was affecting me as a person. Yes.
No, because
Emotionally,
of course. No, because see, I really, really, truly appreciate that deeply from my heart, because what I also believe in India, filmmaking is a little elite kind of a profession, right? It's for the richer people, so who will tell the stories of the people in the villages, and they don't even know like these cameras, how to operate and all that. So. And this is an eye to everything. The camera it opens to your soul as well, right? So that's great. Something really great that he's done for the country, I think.
Ranjan, will you shoot a film? I'm doing a film on the RSS. He made a better film called Men on the Tree.
Yes, yes, I
The
was
same
coming to that.
characters
Yes,
10 years
yes,
later.
like that's the
Yeah.
it's like Boyhood. Have you heard of Boyhood?
I've seen
Richard,
Boyhood.
have you
I've
seen? Oh my
Boyhood.
God,
Yeah.
it's exactly
Yeah.
like that.
I was shooting an ad.
Okay.
14 days for an ad. Vishal Bhardwaj is going to call you. So I said, yeah, why should I be excited? He said, Dada, you know who he is now? So I said, yeah, he did music for Gulzars. He said, Ranjana, have you seen Makbul? I said, no, but I've heard it's great. Have you seen Omkara? I said, no, I've heard it's great. I haven't seen it. He said, Dada, मेरा नाक कट जाएगा. Please, if he calls you, don't say you don't know him. वो sand डाल दे उसका.
हाँ.
वो sand डाल दिया and this guy is getting up and he's trying to focus. So I used that opportunity to shoot out of focus.
Okay, got
Trying
it,
to get
got
the
it. Correct,
focus.
correct. That was crazy.
So you get the feeling
Yeah.
that someone is trying to see. Camera is also a performance.
Correct. So, but how does it gets difficult to shoot such a personal film? Like, your thoughts about it?
It
to
was
go deep.
difficult. I had actually had a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
I had a nervous breakdown.